Hey guys, it's time for another Tea Time with Kelly. So stay with me and we're gonna go through all the hot topics right now. Okay guys, the first topic of the day is immigration. Attorney Jeff Sessions appears to be trying to drastically reshape federal immigration policy. So how is he doing that? So the Department of Justice has announced that they're planning to repurpose and change the circumstances where he is able, or any attorney general thereafter, is able to get involved in immigration cases. Previously, they have gotten involved in immigration cases, but only after a result has been affirmed by the Board of Immigration Appeals. Then after the fact, they can jump in and make a decision. Now, he is trying to get involved in rulings prior to the appeals board actually giving a ruling on them, which will make a vast difference in some of the cases that we are seeing actually hit the appeals board, and different variances that come out of that.
Word got out about this loophole and the results were predictable. The number of aliens illegally crossing with children went from 14,000 to 75,000 in just 4 years, a 5-fold increase. This cannot continue.
So this is extremely consequential because anything that comes down from him will drastically shape further immigration law, since it will shape the actual precedents that are set by him in these cases. So we're already seeing this as he has made it drastically more difficult for victims of domestic and gang violence to get asylum here in the US after the fact. Because he overturned a decision granting an asylum to a Salvadorian woman who was the victim of domestic abuse. So this is interesting. We don't really know how broad it's going to get at this point. This is something to keep an eye on to see what changes really come out of this and what precedents he's going to set with his decisions. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, next topic is kind of a mix of tech and gaming. So Twitch. Many of you might not know what that is. That is a live streaming platform that has generally been more specific to the gaming industry. And they continue to dominate the live streaming market. YouTube is trying to get a piece of that market by introducing YouTube Live. But their numbers, even for how big YouTube is around the world, their numbers are not coming close to Twitch currently. So in the last month, Twitch had 813 million hours of watched live streaming, whereas YouTube Live saw in comparison 226 million hours. There is a huge divide between the two, but YouTube Live is attempting to catch up. So at the start of the year, they were only seeing around 15% of the market in this. Now they're seeing about 25% of the market in the live streaming spectrum. So we'll see if YouTube, what it's doing lately, and if they can catch up, because I know they're trying. Third topic of the day, Beyonce and JayZ blew everyone out of the water with the amount of money that they made on their last tour. This tour finished with $253.5 million in revenue to the duo. This even tops their previous tour with the same name, where they made $109.6 million. That last tour was named the top R&B and hip hop tour of the year by Billboard magazine. They also expanded the amount of stadiums that they performed at. They originally were set out at 21 sold out stadium dates and then expanded that to 48. Many people thought that maybe those dates wouldn't have done as well since the market was already so saturated, but obviously not, since Queen Bee is Queen Bee. They sold those out as well and made tons of money in the process. So congrats to them, and you know, if they have any extra, they can always send it my way. Yeah. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for Tea Time with Kelly this week. I hope you found everything super interesting. Next week we're going to be focusing on gaming, so that should be a fun one. Stay tuned. Thanks guys, see you next week. Bye.